Hi, welcome to my channel, Rich Man Poor Tech. You might have recognised me from my other channel, Rich Man Poor Motors. Here's the link up here. But Rich Man Poor Tech. Today we are going to talk about the Karcher FP303. So that's the floor polisher. So the Karcher FP303 floor polisher. So I've looked at a lot of videos on YouTube. They all seem to be from Karcher's own advertising video. None of them seem to tell you enough information really when I was looking. So I've decided now we bought one, spent my own money on it. Please like and subscribe because this helps me make more videos like this one. As I've bought one myself, I thought I'd run through one which isn't the usual Karcher video that people just stick their company branding on. So the current prices, there'll be a link below. If you want to see a video on a Kärcher SC3 steam cleaner, there'll be a link up here as well, and we'll get on and I'll show you this. Right, first of all, this is just a floor polisher. So some people might think that it's because it's got a vacuum bag in, that it's a vacuum and polisher, but it's just a floor polisher. The vacuum bag is actually to suck up any polish residue, nothing more. So you have to start with the floors being completely clean. So I've already gone over the floor. You can see in this video to do with the steam cleaner, we're cleaning the floors in the first place. So the floors are perfectly clean. And now we get on to doing the polishing. So it comes with these wall pads to put on. And these go on these plastic feet here. So I just take those off. So these just pull off. And you also have a transportating, you also have this which clicks on the bottom for when you're transportating it, so don't throw that away when it comes. So on these plastic feet, it's a bit like Velcro. So you have your polishing pads that can be put in the washing machine and washed. You take those off, and I'm putting on the ones for the laminate floor. So you've got these pads, and these just clip on like so. And on the back here, you just have a button which allows you to move the handle up and down. When the handle's in the up position, it's off. When it goes past a certain degrees, it automatically turns on. So you have to make sure that the floor is clean, because obviously if you've got any grit or stones, etc. in it, same as when you polish your car, it will put swirl marks into the floor. So that's why you clean the floor first. You keep it moving, you don't keep it in the same position for too long, because obviously you don't want any extra polish marks. You want to get a nice even surface over the whole lot.
So those were the time codes for the different floors in this video, and my review at the end. As you can see, this is easy to move about. This is the floor after I've been polishing it for some time. Just speed through this for you. I used the Karcher's own floor polish on this one. There's a satin sheen. So here's a close-up of the floor. So here I'm going onto the polished ceramic floor. So I'm just steam cleaning again.
Alright, so button on the back, just press that down and just releases the handle, and then just tilt it back and it will start.
So again, this is very effortless. This time I used a different polish on the floor to prepare the floor in the first place, which I used with the steam mop. So the link will be in the description below. So please remember to like and subscribe if this video is helpful, as these videos are notoriously hard to get subscribers for.
Just light with one hand, just all balanced. Head will just slide under items.
So as you can see, it's easily manoeuvrable. So here's the floor after I polished it. So you can see the reflection of the light on the ceiling, and there's the light reflecting from the window. I have some more samples at the end of this video.
So as again, the floor has been hoovered and steam mopped. So now we just need to polish this.
So this is now onto the lino floor. So this floor is in the worst condition in our house. It's been taken up when we finished the extension, but we thought we'd go over it. And although it's the worst condition floor, we actually noticed the biggest difference on this floor. So you'll see that a bit later. So again, easily manoeuvrable, just being able to move it about with just one hand. Obviously I'm not showing you how long it actually took to go over the floor, because you repeatedly go over. And now you can see the shine at the end of it. So the more you use it, the more shine you get. So I hope you can see this on the camera. It's a bit hard to actually pick up the shine on the camera while I'm using it.
So the Karcher FP303. When it comes in the box, you have the base unit. It's got a cable that comes out, and you have to assemble it by putting in these two metal bits of the handle. These are done up by these plastic knobs, so it's easy to actually undo these and remove the handle, although the wire would still be connected. Probably took me no more than about 5 minutes to set up in the first place. You have the bag on the front here, and in the bag it holds a paper filter bag. Don't know if you can see it there. And you also have room to put in some of the pads if you have additional pads, or if you're just keeping them in the first place when the machine's in storage. So those pads are obviously easy to wash in a washing machine. You have different pads for different floors. So you can have one for natural stone floors, ones for laminate, and those ones that come with it, they're very good for polishing up a polished wood floor. And you can also get some chemicals to protect the life of your floor as well. So just moving down to the handle. So you have a decent length of cable. Obviously, quick release of getting the cable off like most vacuum cleaners have. And it's very, very light, as you'll see, for moving around. Once the wheels are spinning underneath, that the polishing pads are spinning, it can pretty much move with like the power of one little finger, just pushing it across the floor. Obviously try not to stay in one spot too long, because you could get swirl marks in the floor or slightly different sheen to the polish than maybe the other floor that you hadn't spent so much time on. So keep it moving over. What do I think of it? We've got pretty clean floors in the first place after steam cleaning them. If your floor is already in good condition, it buff them and gives a shine and a sheen to the floor. It is not an industrial unit, so don't expect it to be like an industrial unit. But then again, your floors shouldn't be in the same state as industrial floors. As you can see, I'm polishing on this floor, which is actually a work floor for my wife's salon. She can definitely notice the difference. It has a bit more of a sheen and a shine to the floor. But the steam cleaner that I used as well, that brings up the floor pretty much looking like new in the first place. So it does probably increase the appearance of your floor by, say, an additional 10%. Depending if you put a bit of polish on first and let that dry over, obviously it buffs it up and you get even more of a sheen. These floors, I use Karcher's own floor protector, which gives a satin sheen. So if you're looking at the floor and you're thinking, oh, I'd expect a higher gloss, the floor protector we've actually used is, I haven't got the bottle with me, but it's a Kärcher one that gives a satin sheen. So maybe if you're expecting a higher gloss finish, that's why you're not seeing one. But we're pleased with it. We would recommend getting one if you've got hard floors.
So here's some more samples of the floor. This one was taken before on the lino. We noticed the biggest difference actually on the lino, but this floor was in the worst condition. Sorry, this is the floor after we polished it. As you can see, there's quite a marked difference between the floor before and afterwards. So I've got the links in the description of the chemicals we used to clean the floor. This was used with the same chemical we used on the porcelain floor, just sprayed on, steam mopped off, and allowed to dry and then gone over with a polisher. So please remember to like and subscribe. Every subscription does help, and also please check out my links below. So if you want to see the video on the Kärcher steam cleaner, there'll be a link at the end of this video showing the steam cleaner we used. So this is our floor by the front door. Just got the door open so you can see the reflection coming through of the sky through the front door. We found the more we use the polisher, the better the floors are looking. And what you mop the floor with before, what chemicals you use or polish you use before, also does have an effect to the shine on the floor. So please like and subscribe, and click the bell for notifications, and I'll see you in future videos. Thanks for watching.